Got it.
Because food delivery fares are so horrible, like absolutely freaking horrible, that with Prop 22, we get 120% of minimum wage, which is $16.05 in LA, which takes me to $19.20, plus 30 cents a mile. So for this week, if you multiply 16 and a half hours that you see active times $20, let's say, it should be $320. So on the net fare, I should get about a $50, $60 adjustment. Plus the 220 miles I drove times 30 cents, another $65 adjustment. So that's about $130. So if you add the $130 to the $665, I'm close to $800. At $800 with 16 hours active time, I'm close to $50 an hour active, and I would be right about $25 to $26 an hour on online time. I think for the second week, I did amazingly well. And the other thing is, on the right screenshot, this is yesterday.
That's yesterday, yeah.
That's yesterday.
That's a really, really, really strong way to
start. That's RideShare. That's not food.
Oh, that's RideShare. Okay.
So I went out and just to see how my matrix are going to run, right? Hour and 32 online, hour and 22 active, meaning 90% of the time I have a passenger in the car or going to a passenger. 4 trips, $57. That's about, $45 an hour or whatever on active time, and pretty much the same thing on online time. Now, the reason for that is because RideShare, and this is all in my area. I didn't go to LAX. I didn't take any long trips. It was all short trips, but it was surging like hell. I took all 4 rides were on surge. So my thing is, I love now doing deliveries, but I think deliveries is like a filler, maybe like a filler for my RideShare.
Yes.
But overall, the fact that food doesn't slam your door or ask for an aux cord or throw up in your car or talk back to you.
No, that never happens. That never happens. What are you talking about?
Be a backseat driver. None of these things, right? I absolutely loved food delivery. I loved it.
It's way easier. It's way easier.
Yeah, and way easier, less miles, less wear and tear on the car. And honestly, I think for second week that I did it, I figured it out pretty much now. I also figured out the hiding tip on Uber.
Yeah, so what is it for you?
$8.
It is. Yep, me too. And some people, what's funny, Sergio? I just want to say something. Those are good numbers.
After 2 weeks, I figured it out.
Yeah, those are good. And I've talked about the $8 deal, and I know how to find them on Doordash. Some drivers still think that they don't hide tips but they do. Uber hides tips. Like they hide tips. I've had
out of 103, by the way, at least 15 were like that, and all were hidden tips. Yep. I have a screenshot here that he'll put up. Do you see this one here? This one came in as $20.45. Look at the extra tip on it. And then it says, oh, the customer loved you so much they tipped you more. Bullshit. The tip was already in there. They were just hiding it.
Fact. You're 100% right. And sometimes for me in my market, when I see $11 and it's not a lot of miles, it goes up 100% of the time. A few times it's only like a penny or two. Sometimes it goes up $10, but it always goes up. And sometimes even if an offer shows me $16 on Uber, there could be a surge. It could be like going 9 miles. Those go up as well because they're just showing you more of the base pays higher, basically for me. But solid numbers. I think what's interesting is you have the Prop 22 and I don't. So it's almost like if you could figure out a way, and some of it's luck, but if you could figure out a way to be active more, you'll make even more. Still take no tip, no trip. But if you're active more, it sounds like you're going to get more of that extra pay. You know what I mean?
But I figured it out that if you're active more, right? So my active being more is I walk slower to the restaurant. I drive a lot slower. I stop at every stop sign. I follow all the traffic rules
and then go.
Yep. I do all that. I extend that, without getting obviously the food cold.
Yeah.
I get it there. But so to me, my utilization has to go up. If I multi-app in a couple of weeks when I get DoorDash and Grubhub, so my utilization will probably go up to 75%, right? And I think that's okay. At the moment, I'm not worried about it. But with the Prop 22 money, $50 on active hour, I think those are like stupid numbers. I love it. I loved it, bro. It was like, holy crap, man.
No, it's really good. And you know what's funny? You were doing delivery at the same time I started doing more RideShare the last 2 weeks.
No kidding.
Because, and it's just coincidence, but
no, it's not coincidence. I
maybe
converted
not.
you.
Maybe not.
I converted you to RideShare, and you converted me to delivery.
I love, and Chris knows this too. I started with RideShare. I love RideShare. Now, obviously there's caveats. I did some today, right? I did two Doordashes and 12 Ubers, like one Uber Eats and like 11 Uber X, right? And you get crazy people in your car, but during the daytime it's not as bad. But you just, it's definitely, I like it only because I like meeting new people. And in my town, we get a lot of out of towners and this and airport runs. And I'm probably not as much as you guys, but we get a decent amount. And it's funny because I've been doing less food delivery and more passengers. But most of the reason I'm doing that is because I've had crazy promotions. Because like not Quest, but like just promotions, like complete 50 extra $100, complete this, and I can easily I average 12 to 15 deliveries or rides a day. So for me, I'm doing the same work, still being selective, right? And they're going to give me an extra $100. That's great. That's a half day's pay for me. So I don't only have to work a half day on Friday, right? So they keep sending me those. I'm going to do them all day.
As long as they show you the money, bro, you got to go take it.
I'm going where the money is.
Because that's why I did an article about a couple of weeks ago, and it's the worst summer I've seen in LA since 2019 when it comes to rideshare. It really is horrible out there, right? They killed the surge. There's no surge. The quests are down to nothing for like 50 cents a ride. So no point doing rideshare. So I said, you know what? A couple of weeks I take off. Let me do delivery. Let me see how this thing is, because everybody talks about it. Honestly, I enjoyed the crap out of it. And then the hours that I was sitting on my ass, I have a little steering wheel desk. I have my laptop. I'm doing my work. I'm writing my article. I'm returning my phone calls. I'm like, hey, man, I'm not like being total. I'm not just watching YouTube, right? Yeah. So I honestly enjoyed it a lot. Will I continuously do food delivery? I'm going to try it when I get the other apps, multi-app, like you do. Yeah. Because I figured out I blackballed a whole bunch of restaurants already. Because first week I would go and wait half an hour. I go, I'm dead. But then, see, that's when active time comes into play. Sure. In California, you know what I mean? With Prop 22, I go, I'll wait all you want, buddy. I don't mind. I'm waiting here getting paid $20 an hour. No problem.
Yeah, so, I can't wait. I'm too impatient. So I can't do it. I just can't. I don't know.
But once you blackball it, and then by the way, WeZoom, thank you for the $10. And WeZoom does, he's in LA. We're going to feature him on an article coming up on RSG. And he does quite a bit of deliveries in Pasadena. So he taught me a bunch of stuff as well, besides watching your videos. He taught me things called power strips. He goes, you got to stay in this area. You got to do this. You got to do that. I'm like, okay, too much information. So, but I figured it out. And I think I will continue doing it, not as a full-time, obviously, but I will, 220 miles, $660, put in the Prop 22 money. That's $800. Yeah, there's not a chance on the planet as a rideshare driver you're going to average $3.50, $4. It's just not going to happen.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself, Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.